My name is Holly Dodd, and my capstone project was over professional development Web 2.0 tools.
The purpose of my action research is to encourage teachers to develop their technological skills in order to enhance their students' learning. My target audience included 10 female participants between the ages of 21 through 50. 6 of the participants were future educators, and the other 4 were current educators. Technology is constantly changing every day, and we are populated with an abundance of educational resources. Web 2.0 tools are great resources to organize students' work, collaborate with coworkers and parents, and receive instant results. Educators lack in using a variety of Web 2.0 tools in their classrooms. My proposed solution is to introduce future and current educators to a series of Web 2.0 tools and possible ways to integrate them in instructional plans. My inquiry questions are: after future and current educators were introduced to Web 2.0 tools, were educators able to include them in their instructional lessons? Will including Web 2.0 tools in their instruction benefit the learning outcome of their students? And can professional development improve their comprehension of Web 2.0 tools by introducing them to various tools made available to them online? Beginning Cycle 1, I sent information to participants that included instructions to create a Schoology account. Once their Schoology account was set up, they were instructed to take a pre-survey under their assignments. Upon completion of their pre-survey, they were provided with a timeline that included a layout of their activities and due dates. Participants then watched a slide rocket presentation that provided them with an outline of what to include in their reviews and responses. Then participants used GoToWeb 2.0 Tools search engine to search and discover a variety of Web 2.0 tools that they will use in their classroom. At the end of Cycle 1, they then took a midpoint assessment that evaluated the participants' growth of knowledge of Web 2.0 tools. Starting Cycle 2, participants created current and future instructional plans for their class usage. Each lesson required the participants to use Web 2.0 tools. Once instructional plans were completed, participants critiqued and provided feedback to other participants. After receiving suggestions, the participants that were current educators implemented their lesson to their classes. The future educators then created skits of how it would be if they were to implement the lessons in a class setting. After implementation, current educators provided an analysis. Future educators then reviewed the analysis and gave responses. Participants took a final assessment of the overall gain of knowledge about Web 2.0 tools. Prior to implementing Cycle 1, only 40% of the participants were able to identify and provide examples of Web 2.0 tools. Only 20% of the participants reported that Web 2.0 tools were available to their students in the classroom. Professional development related to Web 2.0 tools was provided to 10% of the participants. Participants began to grasp the concepts of the tools and how they vary in different applications. After completing Cycle 1, all the participants understood what Web 2.0 tools were. According to the midpoint assessment, future educators use Web 2.0 tools at least 25 hours a week pertaining to education, and current educators use it no more than 35 hours a week for tasks related to education. All of the participants agreed that Web 2.0 tools help them to collaborate and gain information in an expeditious manner. The results of Cycle 2 showed that all participants were able to include Web 2.0 tools into their instructional lesson. There was an increase in the use of blogs and social networks. Introducing Web 2.0 tools encouraged educators to use them more during their instructional time. Participants integrated Web 2.0 tools learned in Cycle 1 to create instructional plans. Current educators successfully implemented the plans in their classes, while future educators created an implementation plan and possible outcomes.
My capstone project contributes to the body of literature in many ways. This study showed how learners were capable of learning information by using prior knowledge of research. With demonstrations of Web 2.0 tools and guidance in finding them, participants were able to learn about what these tools were and how they could be used in the classroom. This would also help presenters with presenting information during training that would allow professional growth for each individual. Once the growth takes place, then educators will be more relaxed with implementing technology into their instructional plans. Another way in which my capstone project will contribute to the body of literature is by the way it identifies how to take a topic such as Web 2.0 tools and have it adapt to the interests of the participants. When learners are allowed choices, they are motivated to select how they wish to learn and demonstrate information they mastered. It did not matter what grade level or subject the participants taught during this capstone project because they were all able to make a connection and in turn were engaged in the activities. As a framework for faculty growth said in my literature review, faculty develop through engagement in learning. Other ways in which my literature review and capstone project were related was how participants did not use technology due to the lack of knowledge. Kadijevic mentioned how teachers rarely use the technology resources available to them because of their lack of comprehension. Participants were unaware of different Web 2.0 tools, therefore they did not use them. Davis indicated that trainers lacked experience in an educational setting, causing a poor or brief feedback to teachers when they had questions pertaining to technology in the classroom. This project has helped to mold my future in many ways. I want to change the way people interact and communicate across the world. In the future, I want to take collaboration to another level. I love to collaborate with others and view their thoughts because it helps to have a broader view of things. I want to create an environment that includes superior support from administration and faculty to help build motivation amongst colleagues that will create a pleasurable and less stressful workplace. I want to use Web 2.0 tools to allow students' creativity to go beyond reach and their achievement level to soar above the clouds. Introducing different technologies will motivate and encourage students to work on self-improvement. They will look forward to coming to school to see how productive they could be for the day. They will also be able to go home and share with others their learning and increase the community's comprehension of different technologies and information. My dream is to be able to take a variety of people from a variety of backgrounds to greater heights in their life. They will come together and build a large community that will outnumber nations. This community of helpers will create an impact across the world. They will interact using Web 2.0 tools with one another in a positive and helpful manner. Multitudes of people will create a community that will bring society together for a greater cause. I want to provide support for others and transform the way people think and live. Impacting the world through the use of Web 2.0 tools is what I want to do in the future.